Peace and power to the people that struggle. I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows all things work in divine order, all things work in divine order, all things work in divine order. Peace and power to the people that struggle. As you come on in, know that this is a safe space. Know that this is a space for learning and getting learned out. Know that this is a space for educating and being educated. Know that this is a space for conversation, questions, answers, comments, concerns, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. This is a space of integrity, your space, a space of love, a space where we are working on a united path towards true liberation. As my classroom assistants come on in, please keep all contact information in the chat for the duration of class. Please keep all funding information in the chat for the duration and throughout the class. Fund this war effort. Yes, if you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, please book an assessment. Don't wait till it's too late. No, don't wait till you're getting picked up off of the curb. No. Don't wait until them girls come from behind that cash register and get to hustling you up out of their little fast food joint. Don't wait until Mama Chin in the laundry hits you with something and calls the police. It's too late by then. Don't wait. Nah, don't wait until it's too late. Get an assessment. If you or anybody you know is in need of a domestic violence intervention, please book an assessment. If you or anybody you know is in need of an intimate relationship abuse consultation that requires counseling, please book an assessment. Learn what you need to learn. Find out the warning signs, the behaviors that should alarm you, the characters and the characteristics that should heighten your awareness. Behaviors, patterns, events, man, people. That, man, your awareness need to be up. Okay? Yes, remember with this information in life you save could be your own. Yes, it's very important. Yes, we getting ready to get into it. Yes, it's Sunday night. Yes, I've had another busy day. Yes, it's brick cold in the town. And yes, we could have spoken about anything else. You could have been anywhere else, but you're here in class, getting that 55 up off your ass. Yeah. Matter of fact, let's see who's in here tonight. Let's see, damn it, let's see. Hold on, is this right? Mrs. Reels, first one in class. Clogging up the chat with anything. Mrs. Reels. Oh, A. Brown, educator extraordinaire from the DMV. Yes, we see you. See Bliz the sniper. Busy, getting busy. So, intellectual soapbox, thank you for another great build. Thank you for another invite on your live. If you missed the build, if you missed the live, listen. Go to Instagram, intellectual soapbox, catch that bill. Okay? Yeah, lovely lady, we see you. Andrea Jones, yes, we see you. As Becco. London is in the house. The UK's in the building from across the pond. What up, Magic? Little Brit was good. Uh-oh, Philly's in the building. Threats. Chris, what up, C? What's good? Dustfro 517. Peace, almighty peace. Construction Site Media TV. What's going on? Bushhead. Tata. Big Colorado's in the spot. Ninth Piece, what's going on? Rick Gatlin, what up? Bernie. Yeah, we see you. Tiara T. Green, the youngin' is in the spot. Mac. J. St. Louis, what up? Carleaf, Carleaf is in the spot with his books. Ready to write. Yeah, we see you. Joey Hustle and Smoke Fat Lever 55. Joey 55. Yeah. Carly, much appreciation for funding the war effort with 55s. There you go. Yeah, Felipe. Louisville, Kentucky. What up, Louisville? Home of the greatest. Muhammad Ali, we see you. Kent Williams, what up? GB was good. Brown girl from Boston, Professor Dre is in the spot. Nehemiah Washington, what up? Philly's deep already, Philly deep. Boy, y'all better catch up with Philly. Rick Gatlin, we see you. Slaughter, what's going on? Grandmaster Rodovers, what up? Yeah, y'all in here. Chop, what up? Yeah, y'all up in here. Woo-wee. WMH Radio Show, yeah. ATL, Love Over Money TV, we see y'all. What? Nah, Sergeant. Nah, Sergeant. Saying, nah, we not doing that. 55 and you out of here. Fresno, California, what's going on? Yeah, it's go time. It's go time. Listen. We have spoke in great depth. Hey, yo, and listen, it's on me. There's been a lot of work, a lot of class where there's absolutely no hashtags and no descriptions in the vids. So I'm working on it. Man, I must have just been coming on and just going straight to it. It's a lot. It's a lot. And a lot that we have spoke about over the past year is coming. It's coming right back around. Yeah, it is. It's a lot. We spoke about people being exposed. We've had other platforms who have worked tirelessly researching, connecting the dots. They've been telling you that 2024 people was going to get exposed. I'm telling you right now, you won't hear it first. I said it in class early in this week. This 2025 is when people going to start getting touched, hands on. Yes. They're going to be getting hands on them. That's just what it is. Mecca, what's going on? We see you. Mike Nice, what up? Now, fresh off the press from last night. Hollywood actor Jamie Foxx. Ooh-wee. Touched up something decent. Now, I told you last week when Floyd got touched, it's a problem. Celebrities, athletes, politicians, podcasters, YouTubers, I told y'all. People are frustrated with the clout chasing. People are frustrated with the edits, the AIs, the clickbaits. They frustrated people taking their resource, okay? Taking their resource and doing nothing with it. No give back. That is a wrap. So after Floyd, I ran about the streets of London trying to hum a stunt, slap that head, and the security that he thought he had turned out to be few in numbers. Only the brothers stepped up. I said, yeah, this is going to be a problem. It's going to be a fun year to watch. Okay? Listen up. Now, Jamie Foxx, after that fiasco of a, I don't know, comedy special slash ritual slash this is a garbage, was touched up on his birthday. Well, celebrating his birthday dinner. People went at him while he was with his family, his daughters. That's something very different for an A-list actor. An A-list. This is not no C-list, right? Ain't no D. This is not Marlon Wayans. You understand? This ain't Tyrone Turner. Nah, man. We're talking Jamie Foxx. Hollywood actor Jamie Foxx's birthday dinner was cut short after he was involved in an altercation at a Beverly Hills restaurant, leaving him needing stitches. Okay? Craig Palmer, much appreciation. Oh, Mateen Cleaves all up in it. 55, Mateen. 55. Oh, Marshy. Hey, Marshy. How you doing? There she go. Hey, Marshy. What's up? Marshy's in the building, y'all. Salute to Marshy. What's going on? Yeah. Makeup extraordinaire. Yeah. Get them girls right, Marshy. We see you. Now, listen. The Django Unchained and Ray star was celebrating his 57th birthday on Friday. Django Unchained. Oscar. Okay? All the way around the board. Nominated for screenplay, directing, writing, cinematography, acting, supporting actresses and all that. Ray, Oscar, nominated. Oscar winning screenplay and all that other stuff. Do you understand who Jamie Foxx is? Okay? Someone at another table threw a glass that hit him in the mouth. And the matter is now in law enforcement hands. Okay? They added that the actor had to get stitches and is recovering. Okay? Officials from Beverly Hills Police Department confirmed police attending Mr. Chow, a high-end Chinese restaurant, right after reports of an assault with a deadly weapon. Police found there had been a physical fight between two parties at the restaurant and that reports of assault with a deadly weapon were unfounded. They did not elaborate on what sparked the fight. Okay? The representative told CBS Los Angeles that Foxx was at the restaurant for a celebration, even though police did not specifically name him. They were called around 10:15 p.m. No arrest was made at that time. Jamie had to get stitches after he was allegedly involved in a fight. Yeah. The Oscar winner spokesperson noted that someone threw a glass that hit him in the mouth. Yes. Yes. Now, he was with his daughters. Check that out. Check that out. With his daughters. Do you understand? Not only the disrespect of the other party, but the danger, the heightened level of anger and rage that a man feels when he's out there with his daughters. I'm telling you, the worst space for you to be in is on the other side of anything and threatening me while I'm with my daughter. It's definitely not a good look. Trust and believe that. Trust and believe that. But the thing that's troubling me is that this happened right after we watched the special. Right after we watched the very spooky, very eerie stand-up from him with a whole lot of symbolisms. Weird, weird, weird activity, posturing around his genitalia, mixing conversations and messages of a biblical nature. I don't know if you watched it. I really don't know if you watched it. I know how do I did, because I make an attempt to get a read on these individuals. Now, for months, they were saying, okay, that he had some weird illness. Okay? Weird illness. Unnamed. So I believe this is where he was coming clean. This is where he was making an attempt to ease the anxieties of his fan base. Because, man, people thought he was out of here for sure. So in the monologue, in the routine, in the show, listen, it was weird for me. It wasn't funny. And I was making an attempt to sort of ride in it and get a message. And the message for me was, you guys missed, I'm still here. That's what I took away from it. That's what I took away from it. I watched that this weekend, and I also watched the Mark Twain Award ceremony for Kevin Hart. Again, I don't know what happened to these individuals' funny. Their funny is gone. That too had a lot of pieces in it that, even though there were many other comics, you know, how they do giving him his flowers, I found it very eerie. I found it very targeted and specific to allowing the bankers and the bagel meisters to know that we still submit and we're here to do your bidding. Okay? But let's get back to the Foxx. I have never, and I'm talking about never, been around A-listers in a public setting where their security or bodyguards wasn't in close proximity. And me, for one, have never been in a space where an A-lister can get hit in the mouth, especially when they have family with them. And I've been in some very open spaces, whether it's been festivals or whether it's been at sporting events. Man, I've been around some spots, and these people usually hold A-listers down. But I had a feeling that something was going to happen after that little special that he did. There was too much catering to elders, and specifically elders in the church. It was not the Jamie Foxx who we are used to. Again, it was a message, and it was targeted, and it damn sure wasn't for us. But he gets into this altercation in Mr. Childs. I don't know how often he goes to Mr. Childs, but that's even an odd space for, again now, there's not too many of them, an A-lister. Now, nobody knows, or at least nobody's saying what started the altercation. Okay, but who really in 2024 is beefing with Jamie Foxx? I mean, this isn't Cat Williams, who people may have some very stern disagreements with what he said. You understand? This isn't what's the other dude named Corey Holcomb? We talking Jamie Foxx, man. Oh, LL might. LL finally got to him. That's what you said, Marshall. Nah, LL too busy trying to take his crown back from Jay-Z. He ain't thinking about Jamie right now. Nah, not the LL, not the ladies' love, not the troop suit. Nah, not the troop suit. You tell me you got a bag out on Jamie? Nah. But how does one get to an A-lister in this climate? Check me out now. A climate in where rappers have been getting hit on a regular in LA. And I mean hit with the clapper. We lost a few. You understand? Jamie Foxx? Somebody having word with his daughters? Come on, y'all. Come on. Police don't arrest anybody. Nobody gets named. You understand? You understand? Stitches. He had to get stitches. Huh? That's weird for me after that show. After that show. Where, you know. Now let's listen to a statement that he put out. The devil is a lie. Can't win here. Thank you to everybody that pray and check on me. When your light is shining bright, they try to bring you darkness, but they don't know that you're built for it. The lights have been shining bright. This is what he put on his Instagram story, okay? Right after this altercation, right after the stitches. We're not talking about no gangster rapper. We're talking about Jamie Foxx, who has been for the better part of 20 years A-list celeb. Now, when he was on stage, and I had to take this piece, okay, right here, because it was eerie. Do y'all remember Martin's first show? When he came back after the stroke incident, which, by the way, he was moving much better then than he is now. Flatbush Man, what's going on? Yes, run tell that. You remember that? Do you? I remember because it wasn't funny, you know. But he was very physical, moving around, talking, and he spoke on that. Now, in hindsight, we know that that was spooky. We can understand now that these A-listers definitely, when they get out of pocket, either they're embarrassed, arrested, bankrupt, right? Or fall ill. These are hits. I don't know if you are catching that, but these are sanctioned hits, okay? Just like the assassination of Wendy Williams. These are hits. Now, Martin's show didn't have a lot of messaging in it because it was early, right? We talking, shit, that was early in 2000s, right? Might have been, shit, still before 9/11. It might have been 99, 2000-ish. You know what I'm saying? But this is what Jamie shared on that stage. He said, on April 11th, I was having a bad headache, and I asked my boy for aspirin. I realized quickly that when you're in a medical emergency, your boys don't know what the F to do. Then he started having these little pauses, these little emotional pauses, and went into active mode. Went into acting mode to elicit empathy from the crowd. Okay? Visibly moved, and amidst his admission of feeling elated to be back, I'm back, the teary-eyed star admitted, you don't know how good this feels. Your life doesn't flash before you. It was kind of oddly peaceful. I saw the tunnel, but I didn't see the light. It was hot in that tunnel. Like I said, if I'm coming to see stand-up, I don't want to hear that on a stage where I'm supposed to be glad that you are healthy, that you are shaking off whatever issue you may have had. I don't want to hear this. This is speaking to somebody. I saw the tunnel, but I didn't see the light. It was hot in that tunnel. Okay? Nah. And then right after that, a couple of days after that, you in a restaurant, a high-end restaurant in Beverly Hills, and get into some type of altercation where they broke skin. They broke skin and you had to get stitches, not from a punch, not from somebody spitting out a razor and somebody threw a glass. Like, what do you want us to believe here? Now, we know there's some weirdness going on in Hollywood. We know that, man, time is up for a lot of these individuals. I mean, that how many of their counterparts, how many of the old fake counterparts in Hollywood is still around, commanding those salaries, getting that money? I want y'all to look, because the same thing happened in hip hop and their counterparts in rock, their counterparts in grunge, their counterparts in alternative rock. Ain't no bread. I haven't heard an alternative rock group. I haven't heard a grunge group. I haven't heard none of that over there. The only ones that's still making noise over there is Foo Fighters and Dave Grohl. That's it. Everybody else is done. So the counterparts in commercial rap, right? The Jays, the Dr. Dre's, the Snoops, all of them still eating. In Hollywood, who? You don't see De Niro making mad pics. You don't see Pacino still making mad pics. You don't see any of those people getting bread in Hollywood. But over here, you still running with the Sam Jacksons. You still running with the Jamie Foxxes. You still running with the Denzels. Listen. It's time for one to fall. Trust, if they not getting no bread over there, y'all damn sure not getting any bread. That's it. And this is what we're witnessing. People, their security is falling back. And I don't mean literally this, but I'm saying they are guarded, they are protected. They are protected by agents, managers, accountants, lawyers. When that protection is gone, the celebrity falls and folds, because it's just like the Hulk, right? You know, when the Hulk turned back into Bruce Banner, he's soft. Slap Bruce Banner up real easy. He the Hulk, he doing it. You can't do nothing with him. Same thing with melanated people in Hollywood, melanated people in the record industry. Once people pull back, once they don't have that bag, once they don't have that security from the old phase, and you got to deal with these regular ass security dudes, oh, it's on. Especially if you are in locations where the general public is right there. Anybody could eat Mr. Chow's out there. So why wouldn't you be in a space, Mr. A-list, Mr. $20, $25 million a movie, why wouldn't you be celebrating in your home with your daughters? You dig? Come on now. Come on now. No, something up. Something up. Whatever he made it through after the aspirins and the headaches and the supposedly blood on the brain and all that, that was a targeted hit. He made it through. That's when you sit your ass down. That's when you fall back. That's when you definitely not out in public. Come on now. I mean, Grippergate is mean. Grippergate is mean. We already know the Puffster's on the phone, regulating. He regulating so much, he said, you know what? Damn that. I don't want bail no more. I'm good. Take that last application out. And the lawyer said, huh? He said, damn it, you work for me. I'm the Puffster, damn it. Take the bail application out. We good in here. I'm good. So he making calls. Let's not forget, the Puffster is strong in LA. And if he think Jamie acting crazy, who knows? Who knows? He might have sent something at him. Because I know you been in Mr. Childs and seen Jamie Foxx. You been in Mr. Childs and seen Sam Jackson or Denzel. You been in Mr. Child and seen any of them? Come on now. Have any of y'all seen Jamie Foxx in person? Any of y'all? Any of y'all? I'm talking about like this, face to face, damn it. I'm gonna talk about, oh, yeah, I was over and we seen him, he was driving by. No, nah, damn it. Nah. Have you seen him in Bloomingdale's getting some draws? No. Hell no. You seen him in Mrs. Fields getting a cookie? No. You don't see A-listers like that. Even when you in the industry. So how you getting hit in the face with glass that requires stitches? Or is this story cap? Or is the story cap for some weird reason? Because people weren't too pleased with that show. I'm just saying, y'all. A lot of people gonna get touched. A lot of people gonna get touched when society shifts. I spoke on this earlier on the intellectual soapbox. Yeah, when society shifts, when people who were deemed poor or in poverty, when people who are deemed unlearned, when people who are deemed less than start to be aware of themselves, start to name themselves, start to recognize who they are as beings in this space, all celebrity, all people who are of prestige and power and authority are going to get dealt with. That's just what it is. When you're watching it happen in other countries, you just don't get it because of the way news is filtered here. But when they're talking about rebels, when they're talking about government replacement, when they're talking about whole presidents or prime ministers or kings getting ran up out of their country, you have to imagine what has taken place in their streets, in the hoods. It's a different mentality. Ain't no celebrity in no streets out there. It's just not. Who the hell is the Syrian Jamie Foxx? Don't act like they don't have it. They got it, damn it. Everybody got some type of Hollywood. It's culture, okay? Whether it's a star in their art world, whether it's some type of person that do comedy, you see it, damn it, when Wheel of Fortune be all around the world. They talking about Polish. Wheel of Fortune Poland, and they talking about, hey, and you see the little Polish chick and shit, she the everybody has some form because it's indoctrination. The powers that be utilizes this to indoctrinate the people. So if you think we have it over here, they got the shit over there too. Italian, Wheel of Fortune, Italy, Buongiorno, and all that old wildness, France, and all that. So who's the Syrian Jamie Foxx? Who's the Iranian Jamie Foxx? You think they in the streets somewhere when that shit turn up? The only reason why the Ukrainian president dude ain't get turned up is because he's the president. But his acting, if he was still recognized as an actor, because that's who he was, his ass couldn't just go to nowhere and eat. He couldn't go, you know. Nearly, where's that bag? What have you been giving us? They're the first ones to go. So this is what you're going to start witnessing in the Black community. You're going to see it because you yourselves don't even care about them. Y'all don't care enough about these individuals for them to remain safe. An A-lister like Jamie Foxx? What's going to happen next? Somebody going to slap Spike Lee at the Knicks game? Just slap fire out his ass for making y'all even think of voting for Kamala Harris? Somebody going to slap the shit out of Spike. And remember, I said it. It's not going to be a safe space. You dig? Huh? Y'all understand that? It's not going to happen. They're not going to be able to bullshit and play with you because that's what they're doing. So they're trying to figure this out. Really? Really? You dig? So let's keep our eye on this now. Let's keep our eye on it. Later, leave Alexander Neal alone. That's the homie. Leave him alone now. I ain't gonna tell you more than once. Don't come up in here talking about no Alexander. And don't come up in here talking about Bobby Brown. Your ass will get 55 coming up in here talking about them. Now, let's move on. Yeah, don't come up in here talking about it. Let's move on. All right? No, I'm serious now. I'm serious now. Listen, man, it's going to happen. It's going to happen, for real, for real. Celeb's going to have a hard time this year. Watch what I tell you. Okay? You dig? Let's move on. Hold on, because y'all wailing in the comments. Hold on. What do you say? Spike Lee almost happened when I worked as a utility worker, which is running water in MSG. One of the brothers knew J. Rule got into a verbal with Spike. This was nearly 20 before I graduated. Okay. Yeah, a lot of them, yeah. New York is a rough space. New York is a rough space. It happens. But it's gonna happen in LA, it's gonna happen in Vegas, it's gonna happen in Dallas, it's gonna happen in Chicago. It already happens in Detroit. It already happened. You can't go to the D. You can't go to the D. Yeah. You can't go to Detroit. Going to Detroit to pack you right on up. Yeah. Yeah. It already, again, they appreciate a good ha-ha. They appreciate a good bastard. They appreciate, but if you come through there stunting, you ain't on your game, yeah, you gonna get ran up out of there. All right? Which brings us to New York, okay? Which brings us to New York. We spoke about this in class. I don't know if I spoke it up. Okay? I don't know if I spoke it up. But I keep telling y'all. A lot of people have a poor representation of street dudes from New York because when people were migrating out of town to get that drug money, the worst representation of New York dudes was leaving the city, right? Most of the dudes that was getting money in New York City during that time had no plans, had no urges to go out of town because they usually had wherever they were locked down. They was getting plenty and good enough money to be home. They were tough enough to withstand a lot of the pitfalls of that hustling game right home. So you had a lot of corny dudes going out of town to get money. That's just, I'm telling you, it's just what. And they went out of town and they was doing a whole bunch of dumb shit. They was going out of town smoking. They was going out of town disrespecting people who were smoking, people, moms and aunts and uncles and all. It just was the worst representation. And then with the New York bias within the culture of hip hop and them always trying to downplay these other areas, these other cities and states musically, people had a very bad taste in their mouth when it came to New York individuals. So as the years moved on and these individuals started getting money and representing where they were and had different outlets to show, yo, we could do this too. It's about us. We don't necessarily have to copy New York. It created an element where everybody had to prove they were tougher than the next city or state. Okay? As hip hop, commercial rap, the Southern explosion, the Out West explosion, the Midwest explosion, shit in Canada started to come through and bubble, people have started to get very, very disrespectful of the streets in New York City because, admittingly, the streets in New York City just not the same. There's not that level of intensity that it once was. Now, I'm not saying it is not as wild because you got a lot of people doing a lot of dumb shit every day. Somebody get clapped in New York in one of the 5 boroughs. Somebody getting clapped every day. Okay, but it's not nowhere near where it once was. And through the years with BT, 106 in Park, TRL and MTV, you had a lot of people coming to visit. And because they're in Midtown Manhattan, and because they can go to the Garden, or maybe as of recently to the Barclay, and be in those clubs, right? They think something is sweet about the town. And I've been saying it, if you've been in my class, over and over again. Listen, people just don't have time. The right individuals don't have the time nor the motivation to heat up New York City streets. Just don't. It don't. It doesn't. And our children, our kids, haven't understood their purpose. They're just running around sort of aimless and anything goes, right? That long gone are the days of you saying you're from somewhere, holding that and making sure that that is a true representation of your neighborhood. So you have people in other cities that's New York is soft. It is what it is, whatever. Yet they do live here. I keep telling y'all that. A lot of them live here because you have to do business here. This is where all the major labels, this is where the majors at. So they all be here. They all come through. But unlike, like I said last week, unlike LA, we don't have a culture in New York that permeates other parts of the society, right? LA gang life, they run that. They run it. It's multi-ethnic, you understand? And there's really nothing else out there in Cali. If you're not on the farms, if you're not in the mountains, if you ain't picking fruit and all that, what else is out there other than their culture, right? Gang life, right? Drug sales and cars. What else? There's no other. Everything is right there. So you can be in the neighborhood, not in the gang, but you definitely know and understand the language of it. You could be from out there and be square, but you know the language of the 30 or 40 sets in your direct area. It's common knowledge. So you could be working at an airport and you're affiliated. You could be working, customer service in AT&T and be affiliated. Damn it, you could work for y'all city out there, right? Fixing the streets and the street signs and affiliated. You could be driving a bus. It is all in the fabric of what LA, California, Oakland, what it is. Sacramento is out there. So when other entertainers or athletes come out there, y'all lunch meet. Everybody's lunch meet out there because they get the calls. You can see everything. NYC isn't like that. People could come in and out. We got 30 different ways to get into Manhattan. We got 5 major airports. You got all these bridges. You could come in and out of New York at any given time. Nobody knows you there. Gentrification is everywhere. You understand? There's safe spots everywhere so people come and think that this shit is sweet. Now we get to where things are starting to shift. And it's been shifting for a little bit, but people haven't been publicizing when dudes been running down on them. They've been keeping the shit quiet. Let's get to something that just happened yesterday. Comedian Richard Sharp, better known by his stage name Famous Richard, was clapped in Bushwick, Brooklyn on Saturday night. Of all spaces. See? Bushwick. The 25-year-old went live on Instagram from the ambulance after the clapping and revealed that a bullet grazed past him, but he is now in a stable condition. Authorities are yet to disclose the details of the suspect involved. According to some unconfirmed reports on social media pages, Sharp was clapped after being set up by an Instagram page. The clapping unfolded early Saturday evening as per records of the incident on the Citizen app, which I happened to get. Yeah, I seen it. I was like, what? Yeah. I said, somebody got clapped. 'Cause I told y'all, right? When we in class, sometimes I see it coming through and I tell y'all, oh, somebody got clapped. Oh, y'all here with me enough in class, y'all see it? So I seen, I said, damn, who got clapped over there? At 7:26 p.m. Eastern Time, a 911 call was made to tip off the police about the incident which took place at 365 Central Avenue. Police scanner indicated that a man had been clapped. Now, when he was live, he was babbling. He was babbling now, as many of them do. Young folk, when they get clapped, it's a whole different ball game. Very few, and I mean very few, take it the way they do in the movies. Oh shit, man. Patch me up, man. Oh, very few. As I've told y'all many times, I was in Kings County Hospital, emergency room, GSW, gunshot wound, trauma unit with the head trauma surgeon for 2 years. Anybody that came through there, I was right there when they patching them up. I was right there if they expired. I was right there if they made it. I've witnessed, and very few was okay with that them hot balls up in them or going through them. Many of you have a very, very different demeanor laying on that damn table. So when he's on the live, he's talking and babbling. But I love y'all. Word to King David. I love you. I love. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You love who? Word to who? Homie, this is New York City. What are you talking about? So quickly spread that he was backdoored. That a page, an Instagram page, lined him up. Lined him up in 2024. I don't know this youngin'. I don't follow him, but of course I got to do my investigation, and I've seen a very, very disturbing vid of him claiming that New York ain't about that action. That in comparison to the Chi, dudes don't get it in like that. Well, someone had the time. Someone had the motivation to line them and make an attempt to take them up off of here. Wasn't no regular, yo, let's draw him out, see if he coming out, back him down and take what he got. That so far hasn't been the story. The story is, okay? The story is came through and they just start letting it go. Okay? Okay? Now, I say Bushwick with a little smirk and a little giggle because when you from Brooklyn, how the hell you get clapped in Bushwick? Keep it one fact. I'm not saying Bushwick don't get busy. It's just not common. Now, over the past year, a lot has been going on down there. Okay? A lot have been going on down there. And if you've been in class, you see me say, oh, damn, somebody got hit in Bushwick. It's, especially over the summer. But, come on. Yeah, Bushwick is close to Marcy. But how, you got clapped in Bushwick? But New York don't get down like that. New York ain't as tough as the shot. We don't get it in. You understand? Hear me and hear me with clean ears. If you're from out of town, the last thing you want to do is play games on the internet about New York City. Listen, don't follow what you see in the dirty streets of YouTube or on IG or TikTok about to be a dub, so we ain't gotta worry about that. But I'm telling y'all right now, when dudes, and I'm talking about dudes who are off, who don't have it all, you understand? When they are motivated and they have the time, man, you don't want to get caught up in NYC, homie. Trust and believe that. Y'all young dudes visiting or living here, Kendrick, know how to move. Know how to move. Because just like they leave dudes in LA, you get left in New York, and it doesn't, and it won't be, because it never is worth it. When we are in this space and no one is eating, no matter where you are in this country, no matter what city you are in, everybody gets busy. Respect where you are. That's just it. That's just it. Nobody's tougher than nobody. I say it again. Nobody is tougher than anybody, especially when it comes to black folk exercising this violence among ourselves. We the most ignorant towards each other at any given time. At any given time. And I've been around the worst. I've been behind the wall with some of the worst. And some of those who y'all think is the worst ain't the worst. Yeah. Yeah. So I know y'all been playing a lot of games on social media. I know y'all see dudes wilding out, cursing each other out, threatening each other. Pull up, drop the ad. Y'all seen all the theatrics. But this man, this young man, this famous Richard, you're lucky, homie. You're lucky. Because you could have took that to the head. You could have took that to the head. And then the commentary and the content would have been a whole lot different tonight. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all have to cut that out. And I'm speaking to y'all youngins, man. Stop playing with your potential to be greater. You getting your little chips, you doing your little comedy, y'all doing y'all little raps and shit. Y'all getting into some type of resource. Do that. Leave the tough guy shit alone. Leave it alone. Take that language, take that part out of your language. Yeah, man. Yeah. 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 Because that shit could have fitted right in your cap. Yeah, it could have been parked right there. That's just how quick it is. Because you thought it was something sweet. Right? You got lined up on Instagram. Come on, yo. Come on, yo. You dig? That's nah. Stop that. We need to stop that. Okay? Who? Who's that, Flatbush? I know you're talking about Naya. Who's that? That's what we're talking about. I think Famous Richard. That's what we're talking about. He a crash out? I don't know. No, I didn't see that. Brother IJ, salute. It's a little late for you. What you doing up, Brother IJ? We got Harlem's on. Yes, Comrade IJ. Tahimba. Up late night. He in class, y'all. That's what we talking about. No, I didn't see that. When did that happen, y'all? Somebody got bodied while he was on TikTok? 2 days ago? Nah, I missed that. I definitely did. There was so much I'm trying to keep my eye on. Just a lot. I happened to come across the recent photo of H. Brown, and that had me feeling away. I've been trying to keep my eye on what's going on in Syria, what's going on amongst our people. So I missed that. Yeah, send me that information on IG. Let me check that out. You did? Yeah, we could do that next class. And he got bodied on IG. That's disturbing. But yeah, the pictures of H. Brown isn't good at all. Not at all. We all know that he's been having his health struggles, but now he's in a bad way. And as an octogenarian, he's definitely in his 80s. For him to still be locked up, God always say our enemies don't care nothing about us. You will rot, and you have to understand that you will rot in their prison, and without any empathy in the world, understand what it is, And I believe what disturbed me the most is when I saw that picture of H. Brown, our imam. Then I saw the pictures and the videos from Syria and what they allege that president did to his prisoners, where he literally starved them to death. That's where we at with it. Much appreciation for the super chat. So, yes, the intellectual soapbox. I need y'all to make sure you follow him on social media. Excuse me. Well, they only let Mutulu out and some Sundiata. Yeah, once you're in your 80s and you're not in good health, definitely, definitely, you know, it's not so much that they're in poor health, but they are not able to garner an audience, right? That's when the powers that be give you that release from prison. Um, of course, they'll let Meech out. What is he going to do? What is he going to do? He was never the enemy of the government. He was never, right, the enemy of white folk. He helped them do what they wanted to do. So they spanked him and they let him out, right? This is what they do. You're not going to let anybody out that is your enemy, your sworn enemy, and have not only the knowledge but the heart to carry on in a manner in which you may influence young black minds to go out there and do the same thing. You understand? So, no, they'll let me out. Why not? Why not? When they do that, you have to see. What is he going to do? Is he going to assist them further or is he going to assist us? And what does assisting us look like? Okay? Yeah, Mumia will never be home if we don't go get them. This is what is the disheartening piece. Because at this stage, at this level, their peers who are home, who do have access, who are on certain platforms, supposed to give us charging orders to say, yo, this is how you liberate him. This is what needs to be done. These are the conversations we should have at our dinner tables. You understand? This is how you build fighters. This is how you build liberators. You cannot sit and just watch them will in jail. It does something to your psyche. They still have Leonard Peltier in jail. This man has been in jail since the early 70s. That is a blow to the American Indian movement. These individuals that are recognized as American Indians, as Native Americans, as the indigenous, right? It's a whole different class when we get into who they are, but what they're recognized as. This man's still right there. Still in federal custody. Damn, man, 50 plus years. Do you understand that? These are historical giants. When you're talking about H. Brown, been radical, been at the forefront. We talking about since 67, 68, 69, 70. How dare we not be at his beck and call? You serious? Mumia? Are we serious? Why would you have to research and read about when they're still there? That is a problem. Again, their peers, leaders who are out here in the free world supposedly reach out and have a totally different class to show you what you may not know. What are we waiting for? What are you waiting for? What are we waiting for? For real, the rhetoric is gone. That shit, you can't rely on that. That's out of here. Because your enemies have leveled up. They have intensified. Their propaganda machine is in full force. You know their propaganda machine is in full force because they was telling people, get a shot or leave your job. And people didn't even question what was in the shot. They just took it and kept it moving. That's propaganda. That's when somebody got control of your mind. And I always tell you, guard your mind. If you'll just walk aimlessly into that, instead of suffering what you have to suffer by pulling up out of the machine, you good as gone. You good as gone. If you can let some phantom tell you, you better get it or you're not going to work. This is where we at now. This is where we at now. Okay? Check it out. Check it out. Y'all talking about Puffy, the diddler, and why these dudes allowed him to bend him over or bend him over. They had a choice to make. They had a decision to make. They chose whatever people dangled in front of them. And I'm sure, I'm almost sure, you ain't alone, Mello. You're not alone. Trust me. Damn it, feel good about it. You surviving. Every day you winning. But back to what I was saying. I'm sure whatever Diddy offered them. I'm sure whatever Usher offered them. I'm sure whatever anybody at the freak offs offered these individuals, they didn't get it right then and there. They didn't get it right then and there. I guarantee you that. Nah, you gonna blow up, you gonna be rich. You gonna get, you gonna go platinum. Take that. Don't worry about it. Nah, we got another function coming through. Yeah, and it's gonna be girls there. You ain't gotta take this all the time. Just when I need you. And never got it. Ain't get nothing. Ain't get nothing but that right there. Take that. Take it. That's it. They ain't get shit. So what really? What's really going on up here? Come on. I'm telling y'all that y'all are winning every single minute that passes by. But you won't recognize that you're winning if you still seek value in what your enemies throw in front of you. You won't. You will never recognize it because you're still looking over there. Your level of success, your measure of success is in what your enemy gifted to you. What he gifted to you in religion, what he gifted to you in front of televisions for over 70 years, what he's gifting you. If that's your measure of success, you will always have a self-esteem issue. You will always feel like a slave, lesser. You will always look at him. You won't recognize that you're winning. You will never recognize that. Every single second that you are alive, that you are breathing, that you are plotting, you're winning. If you ain't plotting, I don't know what to tell you. You can't be woke. No being, no animal enjoys being captured. The problem for our people is that they don't understand, that they don't get it. They don't believe that they're captured. They believe in borders. They believe in somebody, one sick individual or group of individuals who do some of the most heinous crimes against humanity can tell you what to do and you sit there and take it. That is what's really wrong with you. That you say, oh, I got this. This is my land because this is my piece of paper and I own the deed, but the bank, I gotta pay the mortgage too, but this is my little land. When you own the universe, whatever's out there, that's you. You own all of it. You're a being of truth. So I question people who Bible thump. Karim page turners who, oh, this is where we at with it. Okay, stay stuck right there. Stay stuck right there. All of this is yours. All of it. All of it. Everything. Every tree, every flower, every star, you are a universal being of truth. You didn't come here. You ain't here manifesting in human form to work, to be a number, to be enslaved by old phase. That shit don't make sense. So you limit yourself. You kill your potential to be greater by getting up in the trappings and dangling of carrots and little bullshit. You caught up. You caught up. And all of those who made an attempt to be on this page, and all of those who made an attempt to bring you up and say, yo, listen, this is where we need to be. You letting them rot in prison. You letting them characters get assassinated. I don't know. I never mean to consistently get that deep. But I have to. People just still not getting it. Not getting it. Because no matter how many times I say it, it's not supported. It's not moved because there's still a fear. People have a fear of responsibility. You have a fear of being responsible to me. You have a fear of being responsible to yourself. When you love yourself and you're able to love me, then there's no way you can love your enemy at all. Absolutely non-cipher. You cannot love me and your enemy at the same time. Can't happen. But you support your enemy in your sleep. They tax your labor in your sleep. You wake up and pay your enemy. How can you beat them when you don't pay yourself? When you don't put into your war machine? It's impossible. It's impossible. Can't do it. So you just caught up in a cycle of hummer stunting. You can't hummer stunt with me at all. At all. Hey, Regina. Salute. What up, Gemini 9? All good. Everything. Everything. You dig? So that's where we at with it. But look, it's Sunday. I ain't even want to be on this late. I got stuff to do. You dig? I'm trying to close this week out. You know? And as you can hear, it's raining hard and shit. You know? And I just wanted to, give y'all some clarity on the celebrity situation. The prestige of that shit is dead. 2025, they're gonna be getting parked. They're gonna be getting parked. And it's different. And I'm telling you, it's very, very different when A-listers are the ones that they starting with. Back in the days and stuff, it used to be low level. You may see a couple of them coming hip hop clubs and all that, and they get jacked in the bathroom, robbed outside and all that. So you never caught no A-listers slipping. It's a whole different era now. I'm telling you, we are in the age of thought. We are in the age of technology. We are in the age where people are saying, yo, what? Damn him. Damn her. So y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. You dig? Classroom assistants, as always. Much appreciation. Much appreciation for holding it down. You dig? As always, y'all do an excellent job. My sniper's on deck. On point. On point as always. You dig? Always. And we'll get to that woman up. I know a lot of y'all had mentioned it to me, but again, I wasn't a fan. I really didn't even listen to anything of Kevin Samuels to that degree when he was climbing and at his apex. Again, I don't believe in divisive messages, but there were a few pieces that came through my timeline, or somebody sent it to me in a DM where I wasn't total agreement with it, with some of the stuff that he was saying. And it's true, women, y'all gotta stop believing shit your grandma taught you, especially if you in your 50s right now. That shit don't cut it these days. It just don't. It just don't. It just don't. Okay? Because if you in your 50s, your grandma taught you some shit that she believed in the 40s and 50s and 60s. That shit don't fly in 2024. It just doesn't. Okay? It doesn't. It doesn't. All right? I'm telling y'all, these individuals, I know that they have an audience, but these people are not on my radar. I'm just starting to see this Billy Carson cat. For real. These people are only on social media. When you in the trenches, when you in the communities, when you are going to certain political spaces, nobody talking about these individuals. They're not. They're not. You don't see them. I've never been anywhere in NYC, and I'm talking about I've been to spaces What we talking about, you got the head of probation in the boroughs, the heads of probations and paroles. When you sitting with Hakeem Jeffries and all these wigs and Democrats and Republicans, you don't see these individuals. They don't come through. Well, for these dudes is powerless. Talking about New York City, we talking about the mecca of mischief, the mecca of corruption. I don't see them. These YouTube dudes, they get their motherfucking boots ran up out of them. Coming to NYC with that bullshit they talk on social media. There's a ring circles around them. They're not talking no extreme policy. They're not talking about changing. They don't have no real doctrine of moving people. Get the fuck out of here. And they ain't tough like that. At all. I always tell you, the smartest man will get them brains blown right on his shoulder. Nobody don't care about that shit they saying. What are you talking about? What are they saying? What are they giving the people for real? How are they manifesting? Are you getting down? Are you coming to NYC and staying, sitting here 90 days in the pocket, showing the people what's that? What's this? He not writing exact. That's your enemy. This is what they're doing. These people are not doing that. They're on social media grandstanding. This is a game for them. It's an act. Hell no. Those is not smart. They're not smart. They're not courageous. They're not. You're just talking. You're just talking. If you've never seen them in your hood, if you've never seen them in your community, they just talking. That's it. That's it. You're not doing shit. That's why the babies don't know him. Get out of here. As babies, we knew Malcolm. As babies, we knew Farrakhan. As babies, we knew Naeem Akbar. Jawazu Kunjufu, Huey's still around. We knew them. We saw them. They were active. Come on now. Who? Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Dudes ain't nobody. You can never ask me about none of these dudes on social media. None of them. If I haven't been on a panel with them, if I haven't been around them, fuck out of here. They can't stand and look you in your eye with that shit. Keep telling you, TV screens, tablets, computers, phone screens, everybody look like they know what they talking about. They all look like they know what they talking about until you see them in the street. And you're like, damn, what's that in his hip? He sure is switching his hip a little hard. What the fuck is that in his... Come on, man. Man, he sure who them old face around him. It's like I keep telling y'all think these dudes is gangster rappers and they got police around them. They off-duty cops as they security, dressed like they state mans. Come on, man. Don't ask me about none of these none of these dudes on here. None of them. I don't give a fuck about not near one of them. They not in East New York, Brownsville. They not in the pocket. They not showing us the bagel micers. They not showing us the coons who are working with the bagel micers to keep us oppressed. And you can't tell me nothing. I don't want to hear what the hell you talking about on YouTube. I don't want to hear it. You soft. You're not doing nothing. Straight like that. They're not doing shit. And when you look them in their face, they don't have no answer for you. Ask them, so what do we do now? Huh? What do you mean? What do we do now? What's the next move? They don't have no answer for it. They have zero answer for it. Someone sent me a yes. Somebody sent me today. Believe it was early this morning. D.L. Hughley had a some brother was on there. I don't know. He was in the street and had this whole little diatribe about Daniel Penny being invited to watch the Army-Navy game with Donald Trump and Elon Musk, and Trump allowing the other boy, this other boy named Kyle Rittenhouse. But that couldn't have been us if we was black and we did this and we did that. And my comment was, well, why don't you do what Daniel Penny did to one of them? Why don't you do what Kyle Rittenhouse did? And Kyle Rittenhouse ain't our business, because he smashed out 2 Ofays. So he ain't even our business. I don't even know why y'all concerned about him getting off. That shit don't mean nothing to us. Nothing whatsoever. But you can't keep making comparisons if you're not putting in the work to find out if your theory is even true or not. Go choke you out some Ofays and see if you get off. You don't know. It's your theory that you're going to go to jail forever. You don't know. Get that work in and see. But don't keep whining. Don't keep whining. We're in a space right now where black men are the whiniest bunch of people on the planet. Niggas whine about everything and do nothing. Become little Karens. That's the hell what y'all look like. What you whining for? Get the work in. Prove your theory. Prove your theory. And of course we're not getting what they get. That's old news. We're in 2024. Get the work in. Stop crying. Because your women are looking at you. The kids are looking at you. And they starting to identify black men with Karens. That's what they doing. They seeing you wearing purses. They seeing you with your nails done. They seeing your belly buttons and all type of weirdness. They seeing you in tight-ass jeans with thongs and all that, wearing heels. So your women and your children are looking at y'all and saying, ain't no difference than him and Karen. And that's in every layer of society. I mean, if you're in the politics, I mean, if you're in the church, I mean, if you're in the mosque, I mean, if you're in the entertainment industry, or if you're in sports, your women and children are looking at you like you're a Karen. Nigga, you might as well be a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader. But y'all whining and shit, what they not doing. Y'all still at that? I've been talking about that shit since the 80s. Yo, they got off. Yo, if we was black, we'd have went to jail. Yo, that shit is corny now. It's stupid. Get the work in. That's it. Nobody want to hear nothing else. Get the work in. James Kahn, much appreciation for funding the war effort. I'm telling y'all, I'm not that dude at all. I don't care about none of them. None of them. None of them. They all pussy. All of them. You name them, all of them. Umar, boots. Carson, boots. Nasheed, boots. You niggas is cowards. They not doing shit. They taking y'all bread and taking y'all attention. They not doing nothing. God, how can you believe in somebody they ain't do time on their own? You think they gonna do it for you? Salute, Junior. Much appreciation. Funding the war effort. They not doing it. Corey, much appreciation for the super chat. Wowing. Y'all got dudes thinking y'all believing that these dudes is tough. How? You how? How are they tough? How are they gonna save you? They ain't even do the pitfalls in the street. They ain't go up against the grain in the streets. You think they gonna go up against the OFED? You really think that? They ain't even taste them prisons. They ain't even get locked up more than Martin Luther King. And y'all here believing in them. Get out of here. But you would, yo. I wish I would. I've seen killers fold behind the walls. Fold. Feeding CEOs. Shining their shoes. Talking to them and shit. Having whole acquaintances for years. And these dudes is in the street smoking anybody black. Terrorizing their communities. They get behind the wall and fold. So you mean to tell me that I'm gonna listen to a nigga that never caught a speeding ticket? And he going against the grain? And the OFA, he gonna take you to the promised land? Come on, man. I gotta stop that shit. I gotta stop that shit. Nah. Nah, somebody else. Believe, push that somewhere else, not me. Nah. I'm from East New York. None of these dudes impress me. I've watched cousins clap cousins. I've watched brothers clap brothers. Seen friends for 20, 30, 40 years go at each other in the streets hard, trying to take each other's head off over the smallest infraction. None of these dudes on social media impress me at all, especially y'all calling them conscious and woke. Fuck out of here. Nah. No. Nah. I don't do that. Nah. Alright. Hold on, let me go back before I break out. Corey, CEO, offer your thoughts. I already gave my thoughts on that. If you're new to class, pardon me, but what about them? What about them? I don't celebrate in that because I don't know what that is. You understand? I don't know who that is. As a 26-year-old that came from wealth and privilege, to wake up one day and put that type of pain in, nah. That's some Manchurian Candidate 4 goddamn shit. You can't be that smart to have all that information to put it in like that and then dumb enough to wear them little nasty ass masks. That shit got you sticking out like a sore thumb. No, nobody wear that nasty shit. You putting in pain like that and you got a 2021 mask on in 2024. Shit don't make sense. It's stupid. It's something for us to believe in, but I don't believe in that shit. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. That's some bozo psyop shit. I don't know who that was for, or why they thought that I was going to believe it, or any of us was going to believe in that. The hell I care about a CEO of an insurance company for? I ain't got no damn insurance. I don't pay no premiums. No fuck about that. That shit ain't doing nothing to me. That ain't real money. Insurance, credit, that shit is made up shit. That's made up bullshit. Credit, the institution of that whole thing is dumb shit. Credit, what are they saying? Here, I'm gonna give you this. Yeah, man, I gave you 500. Well, where's that? Nah, here. You got it. As soon as you spend it, you owe me 1,200. And then when you don't pay it back in time, it's interest. And the credit companies count the interest that ain't there. It ain't there. Dude, you gave me 5. You telling me I owe 12. I don't have it. So if I drop dead or anything and I can't get you that 12, how can you count that? They count that as a profit. It's make-believe shit, man. This whole shit is make-believe. But you believe in that shit. Fuck out of it. I don't care about that, dude. I don't care about none of them. That's old face shit. That's not our business. That's not our business. Stop worrying about shit that's not our business. That, all that, everything. This shit is a hustle. There's nothing tangible. Nothing tangible. You dig? But yo, look, let me go. And I still got things to do, man. I gotta get up in the AM. Y'all don't. Except for my sniper. It's time for my sniper and my classroom assistants. Everybody with them blue checks, it's time for them to get some rest. We've been going hard, you know? We've been going hard for a long time. You know what I'm saying? The last few weeks, so everybody gotta get some rest. We ain't gonna be going past 1 o'clock tonight, damn it. No. We're gonna rest up. We got a long week. I'm almost certain that somebody gonna do some dumb shit overnight that we gonna have to report on if it's a teachable moment. You dig? That's cause that's how we do. I still ain't mad. Matter of fact, damn, I didn't even share that shit in the Facebook groups. That's what y'all do. Make sure y'all share this in the Facebook groups. I usually do that too, but I was trying to hurry up and get online. And again, I know there's a lot of classes that don't have hashtags or don't have anything in the description. I'm working on it. I went from 3 years ago to 2 years ago. Now I'm finally on 1 year ago. So it's coming up. I'm doing what I do. Again, everybody who funded the war effort, much appreciation. Everybody who didn't, I'm glad you're here. You dig? James Kahn, much appreciation for funding the war effort. You dig? All right? Much appreciation. Again, don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. Remain militant. Guard your mind. It's wartime. Guard your mind. Manifest yourself. Nobody And no one and no thing has power or authority over you. Nothing. Get it out of your head. No one has power or authority over you. You relinquish that. You relinquish all power. You relinquish and allow people to have authority over you. They don't. They don't. Remain militant. You dig what I'm saying? Again, classroom assistants, much appreciation for holding it down. New subscribers, that's what we do here. Share, bring people through, grow the class. And 55, gang, get y'all grades up.